department head, and distinguished faculty members and my dear students. Let me begin by thanking Dr. giving me this opportunity to come over here and talk to all of you. It's a really honor to be here in front of all of you to talk about technology product management and how it actually will influence your careers in the future. So let me just quickly go over the agenda what I'm going to be talking about today. Basically, we'll talk about what product management is, in a nutshell, why is product management important for most of the product companies. And we also look at how the technology markets work and what makes certain companies more valuable than other companies and why certain products are more successful than other products. We'll also look at technology product life cycle, how our product managers will influence different parts of the life cycle to make sure that the product goes through that life cycle in a successful way and in a more economical way that helps the company maximize its revenue and profits. So let's look at what product management is all about. So when we leave this college, most of you will work for multinational corporations in the IT department or in the software development team. While the experimentation is key to the product companies, most of the directions will come from the product team. The product team basically sets a strategy for the company. What kind of products need to be developed? What is the strategy to go to the market with those products? How do you attack competition? How do you maximize your revenue? And how do you get those customers? Typically, product management is not like people with strong technical background as well as business experience. The product managers also own the whole profit and loss responsibility for the products. Typically, which means that basically they have to make sure that the product makes a revenue and they manage the cost and essentially it makes profit. Basically, they are product managers are typically seen as like a CEO of their own products. So product managers are responsibility perspective. They are responsible for conducting the market research, identifying the gaps in the market, finding out solutions for the market that is actually valued by the market and by the market that is willing to pay for the services. They perform competitive analysis. They look at what is out there in the market, see if there is a competition and how they can differentiate their products from competition and gain more customers. They build the business case. The business case will basically define what is the product, how are you going to make money selling this product, why would customers buy this product, and of course what is involved in actually building this product. Can this product be built in a cost-effective way? And they also provide all the requirements to actually build this product. They train sales and marketing, they take the product to market finally. They basically build the marketing messages that need to go out to the market. They give training to sales so that they can go out to customers and talk to them. This is generally what product management is all about. It's not specific to technology product management, but for any product, this is what a product manager will do. So let's look at what is special about the technology product. Let's start with some of the companies that we are doing. So here are some of the companies that I look at. Some of them are services companies, some of them are products-based companies. Let's look at why product-based companies are more successful and why certain product-based companies are more successful than others. So let's look at the revenue and profit for each of these companies. So you have, most of these companies you have to familiar with what they do, what kind of products they have. So on the top we have Apple, which generates about $124 billion in annual revenue and $17 billion. It's only 93,000 employees. You can see that the revenue per employee for Apple is about $2.4 billion. And profit per employee is also close to about $1 million. So in the second tier of companies, you see that there's a big gap there. Microsoft is about to a profit per employee of $85,000. And then it goes down from there. And the services companies are much lower profit per employee. So we look at each of these companies and see why their products are so profitable than others. So most of this technology products exhibits what we call network effects. So what network effects do is that usually our product itself increases significantly as the number of users increases. For example, telephone. Telephone is pretty much useless if you are the only person with the phone. Same with email and Facebook. As more and more users join the network, the utility increases for everyone in the network. That's basically the fundamental premise of the network effect. And most of these companies at the top here has the products that actually exhibit that. So we'll get into that a little bit later. So for example, when I was in IIT, I was one of the only few persons that had an email account. That was pretty much useless to me because I couldn't send an email to any of my friends. None of my friends had email. So I studied in IIT for 2 years, didn't send even a single email. So it's pretty much useless to me because that network effect has not taken off. So let's look at different types of network models. There are different types of networks. Single-sided and multi-sided. So this is the case. Take it to companies here again. Facebook is a classic example of a single-sided network. It's only basically just the users. As the number of users increase, usually our network increases. There's no other player in that ecosystem that actually increases the utility. iPhone and iPhones, for example, are completely different. As the number of iPhone users increase, iPhone users themselves don't actually benefit from that, but who actually benefits from the increased number of subscriber base is the application developers. And as more users join, the application, the value for that network increases significantly for the application developers. And as more application developers join the network, the value for that network increases for the users of that network. So this is a classic case of multi-sided network. In the case of Apple was actually very successful in building a multi-sided network, not just the application developers. Apple also includes, for example, the music industry. So Apple brings in the music industry through iTunes network, and it brings in app developers through the App Store. So it brings in a complete network that actually significantly increases the value of the whole ecosystem. And that's one of the main reasons why Apple is able to get to the top of the value chain, because they are into the perfect network, which has significant network effect that grows exponentially. Same with Facebook as well. You can see that the value of Facebook increases significantly once you have a large number of subscriber base on it. So let's look at how the networks are actually built here. So initially, I think when there are only few subscribers on a phone network, in this example, the network is not that useful. As the number of users increase, the value of the network increases significantly. So in this case, there are more users joining, and as more users join, you can now reach more and more users. That means your phone network is much more valuable for you. So there is, typically when you launch a network-based product, you will see that in the initial phase, you will see a very slow growth. So in this case, you see that the subscriber growth is very low in the early phase to stable. And then once it reaches a critical mass,